Good evening, YouTubers, and welcome to a Wind Down Wednesday edition of my YouTube channel, Miss Miami Mommy's Madness. Let me give a disclaimer before this video begins. This video is not about anybody personally, but please don't take it personally if the circumstances fit you and I know you, because I don't have any beef or animosity towards anyone. And I love everybody that's in my space and in my circle. If I didn't love you, you wouldn't be in my space or in my circle. This is not a shot firing video. This is not a shade throwing video. So let me put that disclaimer out there. Please, please, please don't take anything to heart that I say. And this is not one of those videos where you say you're not throwing shade at somebody, but you actually are. It's not. What I want to talk about today, though, is being friend zoned. I hear numerous men complain about this. But you guys will be surprised how often this happens to women. And when we get put in a friend zone a lot, or a lot of times it is preceded by, I think you are a great person, you're a great catch, you're dope, you're this, you're that, you deserve better. A bunch of things that honestly you don't want to hear. I feel like this. If you think I'm dope, then how come I'm not your woman? If you think I'm an awesome woman, how come I'm not an awesome woman for you? If you think I deserve better, why don't you give me better? And I get it. Everybody is not for everybody. I get that. I'm not confused about that. I don't feel like everybody that we want is going to want us too. That's not realistic. That's not reality. That's not real life. But after a while, it gets kind of old after you've been single for a while, or you've been through a batch of shaky relationships or non-quality relationships or relationships that have false starts. After a while, it gets kind of like, okay, you meet somebody who you feel like they're a breath of fresh air, and then they say something to you like, I think you're awesome, but you think I'm awesome, but I'm not awesome for you. You think I'm dope, but I'm not dope enough for you. It's frustrating. It really is. Because it's like, okay, I have all these qualities I bring to the table. I have, and I'm not tooting my own horn and acting like I'm all of that in a bag of chips. But I know that I am a good woman. I don't have to be told I'm a good woman. I know that. Thank you so much for telling me I'm a good woman. I appreciate you acknowledging that. But it would have been so much greater if you acknowledged that I was a good woman and made me your woman. It would have been so much better. And like I've been seeing a lot go around on social media about how he knows you're a good woman, he knows you're a quality woman, he's just not the woman you want. And that stings. That stings a lot. That hurts a lot to hear that and to know that, wow, I'm a quality woman, but you'd rather just be out here doing everything in the world and be single than to lock me down. Like, damn, where did I go wrong? And it really makes you question your womanhood. It definitely puts a dent in your crown. It most certainly gives you a kick in the self-esteem. It does. You start evaluating yourself like, what's wrong with me? What am I missing? Am I not pretty enough? Am I not slim enough? Because I'm a heavy set girl, so that's definitely one of the things that I faced recently, that a person didn't think that I was small enough, and just wasn't honest about saying it. And I just figured it out on my own. And I was like, wow, as big as my heart is, you're worried about how big I am? Even lost 100-something pounds, it didn't matter. Like, wow. So then you got to worry about, am I small enough? Is my hair too short? You see I'm faded. Can't really do nothing about not having no edges. I don't have edges on purpose, but I can't really make my hair be past my shoulders within a day or two or a month. Hell, a year. Who knows how long it take me to grow my, like, is my hair too short? I mean, I don't have any nails because you see I'm short nailed. I keep them done, but still, what is it? It makes you start questioning yourself physically, then it makes you start questioning yourself financially. Am I broke? Am I too broke? Is my job not good enough? Am I not earning enough money? Do I seem like I'm going to be a burden because I'm not making as much as they're making? Then you think about your education. Am I smart enough because I'm still working on my bachelor's and then I'm going into my master's and I'm a little older than other people? Am I not smart enough? Am I not educated enough? Do I not have good enough credentials? You just start questioning yourself literally from head to toe, internally, externally, everything. When you get friend zone, but somebody tells you how amazing you are. Yeah, it still does nothing for me. It doesn't make me feel better. It really doesn't. It makes me feel worse. And, it's great to hear that they know you're a great person, but you're still single at the end of the day. And then you watch them still be single. And then you watch them complain about being single. Or post memes about being single. Or, oh, how they can't find a good woman. But you had a good woman liking you. Or, they're not really, they can't find a woman. They'll post a thing about how women are not. You know how you post those, how we all post those memes about dudes not being shit or women not being shit. Those things are typical, stereotypical thing. Oh, women are crazy. And you be like, but I'm not crazy. Even though with me whispering right now, y'all probably think I am. But you be like, I'm not crazy. There's nothing wrong with me. You just start questioning. Like, what is it? And I know that, and I'm a big firm believer in soulmates. I know that God is not going to put you with somebody you don't belong with. But it's like, God, that person has everything I asked you for. Why are you dangling a carrot in front of me like this? Why are you dangling this carrot? I mean, you're showing me what I'm capable of pulling, but I still didn't get them. Like, well, why are you dangling this carrot, God? Or the person that has the potential, who you could bring out that potential in them, even though it's not your job to. You can still bring out the potential in that person. Just with a little push. And this person just has zero interest in you. Like none. To even get in there because they don't want to get to that point. They're not ready to get to that point. And they don't want to deal with you because they already know that when you come and they come, they got to come correct. Because you're already coming correct. So they know that they can't have step either. So they be like, I ain't finna be bothered with this chick. Because I already know she not finna let me have step. She finna push me to my potential. I am. Because I would want you to push me to my potential as a mate. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, push me to write 10,000 words a day. All right, push me to submit my novel to somebody so I can see about getting published. Push me. Push me to stop being scared of no's and learn how to take rejection and keep it moving. All that. Because I would do it for you. I absolutely would. Do that for me. Do for me what I would do for you. So, I mean, being told how great you are and how wonderful you are it sucks when they don't want you. Basically. It sucks a lot. I'm not going to be discouraged. I'm still going to continue on my path that I'm doing, working, school, doing everything correct I should be doing, and just waiting for my soulmate. And I'm going to make sure I'm placed strategically, whether it be church or a public event or wherever, where I can be seen and found by a soulmate. I'm not one of those people that believes like, oh, God gonna send me my soulmate. My soulmate is probably not gonna come knocking at my door unless he's my UPS man and he's delivering something. So the likelihood of my mate coming and knocking on my door is very slim. So I need to make sure that I'm at least in some decent public settings where people who are the caliber of person that I would be interested in dating are. You know, in places I like to venture, make sure there's people of the caliber of people I like. So, and just being selective as a whole. Never being, letting lust or anything like that take over. Just being selective as a whole. But I'm definitely gonna make sure that I am someplace and available for my potential soulmate to find me. You win some, you lose some. You don't get everybody that you want, but you can't give up either. You gotta hang in there. You gotta keep pushing. Gotta keep trying. But it sucks, and it's definitely low because it's like, especially when someone's like, oh, I'm not living up to my full potential. So when I get there, I'm not dating until I get there. You're like, so whatever happened to building together? I'll use my parents for an example. When my dad met my mother, he was in the military. Probably had been in the military probably 10 years, maybe. He wasn't where he wanted to be in life yet, but he knew where he wanted to go. So he had the foresight to see that with a good woman by his side, he was going to get there. And he definitely got there. Like my dad lived he's still alive. He lived a full life, a good life. He gave my mother and my siblings and I a great life. He did. My dad is awesome. Best dad I probably could ask for. Only dad I ever known, of course, is my dad. But I think about it, my dad didn't have everything when he met my mom. He didn't. He was in the service, but he knew that he wanted to marry this woman, make this woman the mother of his children, make this woman the woman he builds his life with, and he did that. So I'm like, whatever happened to marrying a woman who will uplift you, be there for you, and push you to your full potential? Whatever happened to that? People don't build together anymore. I guess because I know my parents' story and know that they built together, I'm thinking that people still do that. But I guess because I grew up with that, it's hard to get rid of these old school notions. A lot of people did not grow up with that. I did. I'm grateful to God for that, because a lot of people didn't. I'm not saying I'm better than them or my life was any better than theirs or anything like. They couldn't have had a good life because they didn't grow up seeing that. But I did, and I kind of want that. I do. I guess they call it wanting the fairy tale. But I would love to have somebody who I could build with, grow with, be there for, encourage them. Somebody be there for me, have my back like I have this. I would love that. But it seems like nowadays guys are like, oh, I'm not where I want to be in life. I've had 2 people, probably more than 2 people, tell me that. And I'm like, is this an excuse? Is this real? Or is this an excuse to just not? Is this an excuse to not live up to your potential? Is this an excuse to not date me because you don't want to date me? What is it? It just leaves so many unanswered questions that I'm curious about. So if anybody has any answers, male or female, in the comments below, please let me know. Please let me know how you're making out, if you've experienced this, if you've had this before, if you've had this happen to you before, if you've had this, just basically the experience. Have you had somebody that you met that you were able to go with, build with, and spend your life with? I mean, have you had this? Because I'm beginning to think the fairy tale is exactly that, just a fairy tale. My belief is starting to wane. Excuse me, I'm saying the wrong thing. Starting to wane. To wonder if it's really out there for me, if it's really possible. So please, in the comments below, I know I don't have 1 million subscribers, but in the comments below, feel free to answer. Give me some type of insight. To give me some type of answer, because I'm just curious. I'm a little bit confused. So until next time, YouTubers, I love you. Make sure you rate, comment, subscribe, share this video. All of the above. Because I would love to have more subscribers. I would love to get my YouTube more out there in 2019. That's definitely one of my goals, just to get out there and just be like, somebody that you guys can relate to and level with and see eye to eye with and be like, yeah, I've been through that. I've had that experience, So I love y'all and I thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all until next time.